Welcome back to Anime Fight Club, everyone. My name is Grim. Today we're checking out Baki Dou Part 1, or Musashi Dou. We're continuing the fight between Hanayama and Musashi. We'll be going through chapters 168 through 170, completing volume 18. Chapter 168 is entitled Feelings of Invincibility. Now, in the last video, Hanayama had Musashi dead to rights, like he was about to be done. All he had to do was exert that grip strength, but he didn't. And Musashi used that mercy to reach over and grab his sword and cut Hanayama's torso. So Hanayama's bleeding out at the moment. Well, I don't know about bleeding out, but he's bleeding at the moment. I cannot wait for him to get back up and end Musashi, because look how confident he is that Hanayama is done. No, get out of here. So I don't know. Hanayama's on the ground trying to take in the fact that he was just slashed in the abdomen. So surely that was the point of these bandages, to try to protect him as much as possible. Hanayama is on the ground exhaling, blood's coming from his wound. Musashi looks over at him. It was smart of you to wear those heavy bandages on your gut. Had you not done that, your entrails and blood would have flown all over the place. That would have been the last tale of your life. Enough already. Come on, this is already over. This dude's still throwing up. Oh, there's multiple people back here throwing up. Mr. Azuma, I've got a really bad feeling about this. We should probably move and secure the wounded. He destroyed the whole armed SWAT in a few minutes. Pulling a gun on him will not make a difference. You may be able to stand for the moment, but answer me, Hanayama Kaoru. Do you wish to continue? No, you did not. Just use Hanayama's words. Oh my goodness. As he says that, the Ozaru comes out of Hanayama. I hope he gives you something mean. This battle is as real as it gets. Aren't you satisfied, Utsumi? It's enough. It's like, whose hand is this? Yeah, Hanayama extends his hand, says, hey. Oh, he turns around to his counterpart, reaches out his hand. Yes. Are these more bandages? I am terrified for your safety, but if you're charging again, let me do the honors, boss. In fact, yeah, so he had more bandages, and he's wrapping up Hanayama's torso with them, and you could see Hanayama in a little bit of pain as he does so. Is he bandaging him? I think it's not the same. Is he dressing him as if it was armor? This is like that epic HBO show. He's been slashed here and there. The harakiri cuts done textbook perfect on him. I knew he'd do this. This is not some fantastic tale. His enemy is the one and only Musashi himself. Wow, so Hanayama was fully prepared. Finished getting wrapped up, pats down his wound. He's going to go for it again. Look, it's okay if you want to take another crack at it, but is that Baki? This little dude, Baki, is getting on my nerves at this point. Like, what are you, this is supposed to be your show, and he only shows up to talk. It don't matter what's going on. He only shows up to talk. We all need to take a little break, all right? Oh, Mr. Baki. Man, y'all better not take no break. Oh, Baki, that's the son of the ogre. I know that you cannot teach a man anything. You can only help him find it within himself. So at least let me make sure you got this. During the battle, you used bleach, cotton bandages around you. There are 3 important reasons why you did that. If you get caught with a light slash, you can protect your stomach. In case of a stab, it stops the blood immediately. And in the worst case scenario, it will also prevent the internal organs from coming out during a serious cut, acting as a sturdy second skin. If that's the case, I want to get you ready for the final assault. Musashi looks up and smiles. Ninja boy. Let me do the honors, Hana bro. Okay now, arms up. I love their friendship. I love it. I love their friendship. Hanayama raises his hand. Baki reaches behind him. Also, here. Hands him a bottle of wild turkey. You know life ain't sweet without this. Hanayama smiles and exhales. This is just giving me goosebumps, dude. I saw Baki and immediately was irritated, but Thank you for showing up, little buddy. So he takes a sip of that wild turkey bourbon and spits it all over Hanayama's body. This bourbon is alcohol, which would cleanse or, just cleanse his wounds since they're exposed at the moment, all the ones on his back. So this would have hurt a little bit, but it definitely helped. Oh, so cool. A war ritual, huh? Baki does not like the taste of alcohol. Baki, you're old school, but I would rather have a good chug rather than being splashed by it. You'll have it when you return, says Baki. All that faith in Hanayama, big bro. You kids are so melodramatic. How much longer will this conversation last? He's such a bully. Having so much fun, I'm getting jealous of you, brave war boys. Taking a look at you, you seem to be in a very good condition. But by the next round, it will be over. I'd give it 5 seconds tops. Chapter 169, A Wonder. We already saw Musashi throw this slash, I could tell by his foot. Still dope though. He was born as a strong man right from the start. When he was born, he didn't have to wish for it someday. He already held that strength in his hand. What else does he need to survive more than this? He's not allowed to wish for more than this. He's already strong. What benefit will more training do? Boy, if Hanayama trained, he'd be a literal monster. He was born right on the top. How much higher does he want to go? As if the lion will be more fierce if he starts training. Okay. No, because he was already born strong. He has to be strong because he was born that way. Love this image of the two facing off. I do like that Itagaki Keisuke has not forgotten that Hanayama was cut. Like, he's still bleeding in every frame they show it. There's still blood gushing out of him. Even though you know the dire situation you're in, you still show me those enlightened eyes like those of the Buddha. Those eyes that rise above fury and hostility. Am I right, Hanayama Kaoru? Mr. Baki, this is, yes, the final clash. The only thing we can do now is to observe it solemnly. Either in this life or the next, do not hold a grudge against me, okay? So, Musashi reaches down, touches his sword, or grips his sword. Oh, he pulled out both of them. The audience is shocked. They say, oh, this is as far as I will allow failure to proceed. The next move, I either kill or die with everything I got. Oh crap, here it comes. He's gonna use the Nitoryu, 2 heavens in 1. Damn, just like the painting or the manga. Bet they knew about me, huh? He just wants all eyes on him. That's what makes him so intimidating. This is a true honor. Man, so Hanayama plants that foot. I love him so much. Cocks this fist back. Oh wow, but before he could even throw that punch, he's cut again across his back. Musashi says, woohoo! Hanayama feels that pain. Baki thinks he's going for it. He's not bluffing anymore. It was fun to test out your strength, but the games are over. This is a battle to the death. Hanayama yells, goes to throw another right punch. Uh-oh. Musashi dodged the punch and swung his sword across Hanayama's face. Oh, no. So, Hanayama's bleeding. Musashi says, yes, those are the devil's eyes. Goodness, and he plants his sword in Hanayama's face, cutting his eyeball, his cheek. Hanayama still got that swing out. Oh wow, so Musashi is just something else, dude. So this slash should have cut both arms and his right leg. Yes, Mr. Utsumi. Oh my goodness, come on Hanayama. Are you having a stiff drink? Whoosha, says Musashi as he throws his double-handed downward slash right down the middle of Hanayama. Mr. Utsumi, are you having a stiff drink? Oh, I'm wondering, like, why is he questioning the police chief? Like, what does that have to do with anything? That's right, he told Utsumi to go home and have a stiff drink that he understood the situation. So while he's fighting, he has that thought. I wonder why he decided to take this pose while Musashi was slashing him. Musashi says, I knew it. He looks behind him. From the 10 slashes that I landed on his body, with the exception of that attack when I was on the floor, none of them got through. My man, Hanayama is dope. He said all of them, so that would have even meant the ones on his face, right? Musashi resheaths his sword, even though they were performed earnestly. Hanayama pops a squat in the middle of the street. He looks to be unconscious, though. Looks like Utsumi also took a knee. Oh, took both of them. He's sitting right in front of Hanayama. Hey, Inspector General, why is he here? The Police Superintendent Inspector General Utsumi. Mr. Utsumi, I promised you I'd do it, but I did everything I could. I watched the battle from start to finish. Compared to me getting comfortable with a strong drink at home, you went above and beyond the call of duty trying to fulfill your promise. Hanayama smiles. Yeah, that's not true. Mr. Hanayama, thank you very much. Oh, no. Hanayama reaches out his hands. Stand tall, Mr. Utsumi. People are looking at us. These actions aren't suited to men like us. Musashi looks upward. The invincible warrior under heavens. I knew about him ever since I was little. He was strong then, he is strong still. I am not the person suited to defeat him, Mr. Utsumi. My end of the deal ends here. Utsumi turns, points behind Hanayama, who looks behind him. Oh, okay. Why'd he do that? Just to fake him out so that Hanayama wouldn't stop him from bowing? Utsumi bows to Hanayama. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Mr. Hanayama. After I told you not to do it. I thoroughly slashed 8 bodies at once. I perfectly split a hardened stone pot. I slashed a heavy tombstone. And those modern guns too. There is nothing I can't cut from this world. I claimed that once, but now I'm not so sure. This is a big world with a long history. Beyond the borders of my imagination, there is actually a man like him. Moreover, even though it seems that he has admitted he can't beat me, he courageously shows me his completely exposed back. There is an unearthly iron castle that, even though I can't see it, is always protecting something beneath the injured skin. Oh my goodness. The bones and organs of this outstanding man. So it looks as though his sword was still, it was already sheathed, right? So is he about to, I'm telling you now, if he's on some BS and walks up on Hanayama, who has his back to him, and slashes him again, though I do understand that Hanayama showing him his back during battle is disrespectful, like come on, like let it go. I will deal one last slash on the crown to you and your spirit protector. Survive it if you can. Utsumi yells, no, this is enough. If you dare to pull that thing out, Baki just showed up right in front of him. I'll make sure you won't survive to tell about it. Yeah, it's about time you gave me some goosebumps, Baki. This was probably, in all honesty, one of the best moments from Baki as a character. I can't, maybe when he went up to that hotel where Yujiro Oliva and Sikorsky were, when Sikorsky kidnapped Kozue, that gave me chills because Baki went off. He went off. Also, when he lost his virginity and he was fighting Sikorsky and Yanagi in that field, that was also a very good fight. But for him to just show up right in front of Musashi, look as calm as this, and say these words, I need that. I honestly hope Baki fights Musashi in the next volume. This is the end of volume 19. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment below on any thoughts you might have had throughout the video. Please share with your fellow otaku. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check the link in the description for the next video, the playlist pertaining to Baki and KingJonAFC, as well as the music credits. Please hit the bell notification so you don't miss any future uploads. I hope to see you over at Grim Games soon. I promise I'll have a video for you guys Friday. Again, hit that bell notification so I'll see you next video. And as always, otaku for life.